So Smiling Friends is done. Just done. Like there's going to be 2 more episodes and then that's it. The show is over. At first I thought that this was just like another curveball from the creators. Like they've done like some gotcha moments before, like with some episodes and so on and so forth. But no, it's actually true. Smiling Friends is done after season 3. Zach and Michael posted a video on the Adult Swim YouTube channel basically talking about the fact that, you know, they were working really hard on the show for, you know, for these 3 seasons and they just got burnt out. And that's the reason why it's done. And I was thinking to myself, I thought, wait, didn't the show actually get greenlit for a couple more seasons? And yeah, it was actually last year when it was announced that it did get renewed for 2 more seasons, season 4, season 5. And it really wasn't surprising to anybody. I mean, Smiling Friends has been so unbelievably popular since its inception. Like everyone loves it. Everyone's been talking about it. There really isn't a show quite like it. Also, just wanted to get the post up. And yeah, here it is. Smiling Friends is ending. 2 unreleased episodes will be released in the future and then the series will be over. It's just really surprising and really sad too, because again, this show really hasn't missed a beat. I actually think season 3 is really good. Season 2 was great. Season 1 was great. I mean, these guys were just constantly throwing out home runs one after another, like just some great episodes. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the show has been perfect by any means. I mean, it's had some stinkers or at least some, you know, subpar episodes. I don't want to say stinkers because really I don't think there's one bad episode of Smiling Friends, but there are certainly some that just aren't quite as good as the highs that they've hit. I also do want to point out the fact that they did also say in this announcement video that, you know, if they feel like at some point down the road, some point in the future that they want to come back and make more episodes of Smiling Friends, and if Adult Swim would be okay with it, then they absolutely would. You know, they absolutely would come back and do it. And I'm pretty sure Adult Swim would have no problem letting these guys make more episodes of Smiling Friends. I mean, like I said, it was super popular for a reason. It was hilarious. Smiling Friends is one of those shows that is really hard to describe to somebody. Like its style of humor alone is just so unique and so solely Smiling Friends, and that applies for the animation and animation style as well. It's just wholly unique to the show, and you know, you can't really explain it. You have to experience it for yourself to understand what Smiling Friends really is. Now, as much as I've said that, you know, this is shocking, and it is, you know, I mean, because again, they got greenlit for 2 more seasons, I should say, last year. It also isn't too surprising because, you know, what they've said, the creators of Smiling Friends have said in the past is that they didn't want the show to overstay its welcome like other animated shows that have stayed on for way too long and, you know, just aren't as good as they used to be. They didn't want Smiling Friends to be that. Michael and Zach have made it very clear that they wanted Smiling Friends to kind of stay in its own pocket, and when the time felt right, boom, axe it, you know, go ahead and work on other stuff that they probably want to work on. So the fact that this just felt like the right time for them to stop the show, step away from it, you know, kind of let them do their own thing, I trust them. You know what I mean? Like they know what they're doing. And plus, they said in the announcement video that they've been working tirelessly on Smiling Friends, you know, since it started. You know, they've been putting in 110% effort on it, and it shows. You know what I mean? Again, the show has been great with a massive following behind it. The only thing that you can really expect with Smiling Friends is expecting the unexpected. Like, you just didn't know what you were going to get with this show. You didn't know what was going to happen in any given episode at any given moment in time. Just such bizarre and unique humor that works so well. Again, it's hard to explain, but it does work extremely well. They've also had their own moments of virality with certain clips and certain moments with certain characters. I mean, again, like the show did an excellent job at really gaining an audience and gaining popularity. Smiling Friends is one of a kind. It's just there's really no other show like it, and I'm seriously gonna miss it. I was really excited to get more, at least in more seasons. At least we still have 2 more episodes, so who knows what they're gonna be about. But yeah, you know, just wanted to talk about Smiling Friends and how great it was and how much I'm gonna miss it. But please let me know in the comments what you think about Smiling Friends. Give me some of your most favorite episodes and most favorite characters from the show. I'd love to talk about it. And until next time, peace.